already in the mid lane. A lot of early action expected with what we've seen so far. Super Prince pretty low here, but we got to talk about the fact that the meta has really set in, especially throughout the knockouts and where we've landed now. But this Lilia pick from Yehezkiel, mind you, one of the players that brings out the most unique heroes to the game here. And how does this work out?
Yeah, they brought up the Xavier. We were expecting something like that too. Oh, wait, with the flicker out. But yeah, this pick isn't really something we see too much of from Yehezkiel in MPL Liga Season 14. Though, however, when his name was still Sin, we saw a lot of Yehezkiel Lilia.
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of the few picks that can apply a lot of pressure to your opponents, right? As long as you are hitting those stacks and making sure that you are continuously keeping them in place, you're basically zoning mage, right? And let's not forget that at least with low E, yes, the yin-yang reaction is great, but it also has the conditions of making sure you have an enchanted talisman, for an example. And you can even see, right, from the emblems itself, he wants to live in these fights to continuously throw them out.
Oh, put it out from Yehezkiel. Shadow kill, not ready to check. There you go. King Kong very low. Shadow kill not able to transfer over King Kong. Both teams surviving no casualties as of the first minute.
Well, good thing though, Yehezkiel doesn't go down, have to burn the flicker, so that is going to be down. Also the revitalize from Brusco. But both teams still obviously looking for that potential first blood, really on this side of the map here.
Okay, Skirt, we're just gonna walk up. Aran doing the same thing. Both of the tanks here, frontliners. It just seems like, it's kind of a similar game that Brusco wants to play compared to Aran. It's all about screening, waiting, and I would say distracting the back line.
I mean, as long as the back line is confused with where they need to go, Team Liquipedia, we know for a fact they kind of want to go straight forward at their opponents, but only on the right conditions. And hopefully, it's based on where Super Preference is going to be showing himself.
And that's a part of this. Again, level 4 for Witty, not available just yet, so we're not going to be able to go for that pick-off potential. Same thing on the other side, it's Fnatic ONIC that wants to take their time as they approach the first objective. Don't want to overextend it. Brusco has been fantastic throughout the tournament, making plays himself, setting things up like, for example, the Khalid that we saw earlier on. Here's the Honto. Witty's in trouble.
No, Witty come back and forth. Witty dragon. Or Brusco. That's maybe walking up. Shadow kill to Brusco. Able to escape.
He's still alive, and now they keep on going for it. Aaron Chiki's hitting back against Super Prince. The front lines are starting to bubble.
Revitalize. Witty coming back into Kundo. Now Brusco on diversion of the back as well. Taken down by Kurt with that primal wrap.
And they'll make it happen. First blood still go though.
Oh, Brusco. Oh.
He's alive, right? They're all good. They're all good. All right. First blood goes through as expected. We weren't hoping for this game to be extremely bloody. It's still a marathon. It's not a race.
Aran will try to zone them away. Queller comes in from King Kong. Fabian on Aran. Go for stun. Kurt onward. And that's the kill. With a soul sever. 2 kills for the neutral objective. Fabian.
He's fine. Oh, he goes back, Kirk. Oh,
they're not done with it yet. They want to keep on training as much as they can. They cannot let this goal go too far off their leads.
You see already the back and forth, the pendulum is already swinging this early in the game, and that's what you want to do. If you're TLID, you want to go in for those pickoffs. You utilize the fact that you're so mobile on this high boost for Fabian. He does come on a strike already. Black shoes. Oh, here's Yehezkiel.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage, man. Diversion. No, Yehezkiel blocks it. Oh, no one takes it. There's a bit of vision. Utility here and there for FNOP.
Red call. But so far, you can tell that both teams are trying to determine where the bad lines are, right? Respect the borders. The river has been such a dangerous place already in the first 4 minutes of the game, and only very small advantages have been created. So far, King Kong a single level ahead of Fabian for now, and things could start snowballing out of control because even Kurt has a lead on Aran.
He has a lead right now. Still kind of checking out the area here too, locking in the buffs before this next objective does come up. But so far, so good. Even for Fnatic ONIC, PH could be in trouble. Pops the primal wrap, might get run down.
No flicker. Fabian with the watch out. Down to Kirk. He is all isolated. He will not use the resources here. It will just be a kill. A good pickoff for the cavalry.
And Fnatic ONIC PH not on the trade on the opposite side. Close, but still no cigar this time. Would he able to cut on air on Shiki, knowing the motion coming in from Fnatic ONIC? That first rotation looks good. Here comes the next fight.
Talking soul severed from King Kong. Revitalize. Used up by Aran. Falls out of Brusco. AOG defensively. And that will be in that skirmish. Meanwhile, the usurper, Fabian, up top. Pick up a turret. Diversion coming down as well. King Kong charging up the surge. Will be able to fight the Fabian. Should be able to escape freely.
Gets out freely, kicks a turret. Fabian doing work right now. He's everywhere in the Hayabusa. And that's what Fnatic ONIC PH has to watch out for. Head on swivel again. They have the Luo Yi. We saw Super Friends play this hero to a T throughout this tournament. And for the M6 in general, it's been such a crucial pick for a lot of teams in their compositions and how they approach the macro level of the game. Now that this turtle is up, though, second one for the taking, TLID has a very minor lead. And they'll try to get control of this too. Again, even if they plant Yehezkiel up front as a mage, it's fine. You can always black shoes out and just try to bait out some of the resources from Fnatic. And that's why they're so careful on the approach. Oh, bottom side.
Oh, Hero might actually. Oh, man. Fabian already used the shadow kill earlier, so no kill. Diversion on. Something to push. Aaron Chiki dash away from the Earth Shatter. Now it's coming down. King Kong securing the turtle.
He finds it. They manage to walk away. If they disengage now, it's going to be a plus for Fnatic ONIC PH here. But the usurper will not let this stand. He's looking for another card. That's 2 already secured.
At this point, this guy, he's a jungler, but he's also a turret destroyer, right? He's pushed down 2 tier 1s. But look at this side of the jungle. He focusing here. Witty should be able to get out. Takes the Queller, but he's fine. But they do take a buff. And so they are going to try to find something around the map. And that's what Fnatic ONIC will always do when they get the information on the moves coming out from TLID. So next focus for them, again, both teams already having 1 turtle. But the next time this comes up, the Lord is for the taking here. And that's where we really have to start to look. Are the items in place? But then find out. Witty.
Great dash away from the King. Oh, that's spot Kelra. Kill shadow kill from Fabian. Oh, taken down by Fabian.
Revitalize already popped down, and Super Friends going to get zoned down. Brusco should be gone for it. Yehezkiel bails out with the black shoes.
Oh, someone fight. Oh, back into Fabian. Going in as well. Primal wrap to take him down. Oh, bursted by the yin-yang reaction of Super Prince.
That's a great collapse. A clap back from Fnatic ONIC PH. This has been a battle of inches so far. We haven't seen any real momentum, but at least this time around, Fnatic ONIC PH fight on their terms after the initial aggression from TLID.
And that's what they had to have happen at this point. Again, waiting for that first lord to come up. That also allowed now Kelra has the Malefic gun on the Bruno alongside Haskell. So we've got the 2 items, and over on the other side, Aaron Chiki still building up in the second item. But they also grabbed themselves that tier 1 turret now on the top side. So playing into this in 20 seconds when that lord comes up, Fnatic might decide to go ahead and approach this in a different way. Remember, every single time they can utilize Super Friends with the Luo Yi, show up at an off angle, and surprise TLID.
Alright, so we're seeing a different approach to the Granger here in the Grand Finals. Aaron Chiki going for the safer approach. Usually we see stagger turret item 2, diversion.
Oh,
Fabian's gonna be careful here.
They spot
actually, no, the ton as well. No, Fabian gets away, but the taunt gets out of the worldy. Or this is the last shot, actually. Not even the worldy committed by Kelra.
But now the Lord, they've lost position on it, right? With Fabian so low, I don't think he can contest for this. Let's see how TLID is going to handle it. They drop Glorious pathway.
Glorious pathway down as well. King Kong down full set away, coming in.
And then continue forward. Aaron Chiki holding his ground. They're looking for a fight. Kelra takes down another. And now without any purifies, Kelra walks forward, finds it. Kurt takes it. Aaron Chiki is down. And that is going to be a full wipeout here for Fnatic ONIC PH.
The gold standard. Kelra making his mark on the world stage in the Grand Finals. A wipeout. And now he's just balling down these turrets.
He saw Fabian take the turrets. He takes the team and the mid turret here too. Take a look at the instant replay brought to us by Liquipedia. This setup was so good. It looked like Team Liquid had an idea on how they could win this team fight. But the biggest problem, look at the positioning for Kelra. Untouched, just able to move and groove and slide around and pick up the kills and clean things up.
I think that TLID, even though they had an idea in terms of execution, could not find it just yet, right? Oh no, Witty.
Oh man, Kelra. This is the push. Aaron Chiki with Aaron Chiki, he bought a Brusco. Oh, Brusco to the back.
And Brusco, he doesn't have a cricket. Super Friends already holding on. Yehezkiel, making until his minions are down. They can't get out of this just yet.
Kelra is unstoppable. And it's well. Kelra gets the double.
Into the slide. slide, he wins. The toss up, the slide, it's all on point.
Talking about chemistry, the super family well connected there, making sure that the onward and the slide tackle are perfectly in combination, and you get to walk out for free despite being in the face with holy shields.
And this is why it's just so infuriating. It's so annoying to go up against Fnatic ONIC Philippines. For the few 6 minutes we saw, we were like, all right, you were matching King Kong, you were matching Kirk. But then Kelra shows up.
It's a tough game. It's a really, really tough game here. Based on the items, you can see the respect coming out from both sides, right? Aaron Cheeky currently has 2 items with Hunter Strike and the BOD. He's not going for Sky Piercer this time around, but even Fabian, right? He's not going for Sky Piercer. He wants instant power. He hasn't gotten the War Axe just yet, but decided to finish the Lift Roar first.
There it is, locking that in. And this is the difficult part of it, because if we have to look at and break this down, Team Liquid ID, they just had a landslide goal deficit now. You can see it, right? They're feeling pretty good. The lightning emotes are out, the charge is up. But for Team Liquid ID, they kind of relying on Witty. But the problem is, he prioritized Magic Resist. But the counter is the problem right now. A couple shots alone brings Witty down, even Aran and Hylos. So now this is where they go ahead and continue to put the pressure, take the buffs, take whatever they want. And it's up to Team Liquid ID and Witty and Aran to figure out how do we deal with this.
I mean, right now, the next time Power Spike that we can see wins a nature already purchased by Kelra. He doesn't mind going for those 1v1s, either against Fabian or even from Aaron Cheeky. But at this point, I think that TL ID will have to just sacrifice another inhibitor. This next fight is going to make it or break it for them.
And Yehezkiel just can't get close. The fact of the matter is, Kelra already has Milfic gun, so he's going to be outranging the gloom coming out from Yehezkiel. And if he needs to dish out a bit more damage to get the kill, he's going to have to sacrifice the Black Shoe, maybe even the Flicker. And I don't know, man, I don't see Lilia as an execute hero.
I mean, Lilia is supposed to be designed against Brusco, maybe even Kurt, sometimes even King Kong if he's already dashed into the middle of the fight, right? He needs Aaron Cheeky to kind of slow him down so he can make sure he hits every single one of his abilities. But for now, Fnatic ONIC, they understand that they've got better team fighting overall based on the number of fights that they had around the river.
And Aran will go ahead and give you information that Fnatic ONIC will go ahead and start up with the Lord here. They're pretty scattered across the map, so they might just be making a call. You know what? Give up the Lord, give it to them, and get ready for a base defense because they got a lot of catching up to do. They're down 8,000 gold. The good thing is they hold on to the base turrets earlier on, but now that this Lord is getting ready to siege in, and what we've seen so far from the team fighting capabilities of this lineup from Fnatic ONIC PH, Team Liquid ID is going to have to pull some type of a miracle already divergence, trying to spot things out. Aran is there alongside Fabian. Wants to go ahead and grab this purple buff before this fight, before this defense that they need to pull off, but they're just shoved off of it again. So they have no choice but to go ahead and get prepped and ready for that Lord crashing down the bottom side, managing the waves. The flares will go out, giving them the information at this point. And so now Fnatic ONIC PH, are they going to press the situation, dive into the base over the walls as the Lord charges in?
Wouldn't be too bad of an idea to do so, right? As long as Kelra has space, he can do whatever he wants to, and even sidestepping the Death Sonata shots just to make sure TL ID gives him respect.
Look at that, Milfic gun. That's what gets you. You hit the turret from so far away, it's a mortar. Slowly but surely, just catapulting his way into the base turret. 2 base turrets gone just like that. They're blitzing the base of Liquid.
They're going to go for a third here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Dragon. Over Kirk to the top. Aaron Cheeky, the shot on damage. Oh, demolished. Obliterated in front.
And that's tough. Aran is gone. Diversion.
Oh my god, the base deal is quelled. And Brusco goes with the AOG. 2 members down.
Literally vaporized at this point, now going for the endgame scenario. They just don't have the items. Hold on!
Kelra's just